Hi everyone, in this lesson we're going to be answering questions about the story The Elves and the Shoemaker. If you've not looked at the story or watched it, I suggest you go and do that now so that you can answer these questions the best as you can. Here are some top tips for when we're answering questions. So my first one is read the question twice. That just helps make sure that you understand what you have to do for the question and you make sure that you read it correctly. Number 2, underline any keywords. That just helps focus you on what you need to do. So if it says find and copy, you might underline the word that you need to find. Or if you need to copy a word, and you can underline that because often it'll give you an example from the text. My next top tip is check the text. So make sure when you think you know the answer, go back to the text and check that it's the same as what's in there, because sometimes we think we know what the answer is, but we've got confused with different parts of the story or the information. So just always check your answer back against what it says in the information. And then check that the question and the answer together. So just making sure that you have answered the question and that it does make sense. Now I'm going to go through each question that's on your worksheet, explaining what to do to answer each question. If you want to pause the video after each one so that you can do it, that would be great. So question number 1, match the correct word to the picture. So we have the word elf and we have the word shoes. Can you draw a line from the words to the correct picture? Pause now and complete that question. Okay, question number 2. Tick the correct sentence to match the picture. So have a look at the picture here. And the sentences say, the shoemaker is sad. The shoemaker is poor. The shoemaker is cross. Which one describes the shoemaker? If you're not sure, you can go back to the text and see where this picture is used and what the sentence says about that part of the story, and then you can use that to help you work out which one he is. Is he sad? Is he poor? Or is he cross? You can pause the video now while you complete that question. Okay, question number 3. Choose the correct word to complete the sentence. The shoemaker cut out the last of his something. So this is in the bold here, that's taken straight from the story. So you can always find that sentence in the story and see what word's missing. Does it say plastic, leather, fabric, or cloth? You need to find the right word and you need to write it on the lines, making sure you spell it correctly because they are spelled correctly. Okay, moving on to question 4. This is a little bit different this time. You need to find and copy a word to describe the shoes. So again, we've got bold text here, so that's taken straight from the story. And it says, he was amazed to find a beautiful pair of shoes standing on his table. Now, there's 2 parts to this question. The first bit says find, so we need to find the word, and then it says copy. So you're just going to copy it from here onto the line. And it's a word that describes the shoes. So you can pause the video now, have a little think. Which word describes the shoes? Write it on the line. It says, he was amazed to find a beautiful pair of shoes standing on his table. Okay, question number 5. What is the order in which the story happens? Write 1, 2, or 3 under each sentence. So here they've summarised the story. So it's in the wrong order. So you're going to have to read each sentence and decide what order it comes in. If you think one of them comes first, write number 1 underneath it. If you think the middle part of the story is that one, you write number 2. And then, of course, the end of your story is number 3. I'll read each sentence for you to help you. So this one says, the shoemaker and his wife never saw the elves again. This one says, the shoemaker woke up and saw that someone had made the shoes. And this one is, the shoemaker saw two small elves stitch the shoes together carefully. So think about which one comes first, write number 1 underneath it, which one is in the middle, write number 2 underneath, and then number 3 would be the one that comes at the end. Pause the video now and have a little go at that. Okay, question number 6. So we've got some sentences here, and all you have to do is write yes or no for each sentence, and yes is here and no is here, so you can spell it correctly. So the elves were naughty. Is that yes or no? Write your answer on the line. The next sentence, the shoemaker was scared of the elves. Did that happen in the story? Write yes or no on the middle line. And the last sentence, the elves had no clothes at the beginning. Is that yes or no? Was that in the story? Write your answer on the bottom line. Okay, question number 7. What did the shoemaker's wife make for the elves? Tick the correct answer. So this one, you just have to put a tick on the line for the right combination. We don't need to put any crosses, we just put one tick. So did she make them a hat, scarf and gloves? Was it shirts, trousers and socks? Or was it a shirt, shoes and shorts? Choose which one it was and put a tick next to the right answer. And our last question today, it says, what was your favourite part of the story? Draw it in the box below. So have a think, which bit of the story did you like the best? And then can you draw your picture in the box? You might want to add some labels to it as well. Well done, everyone.